Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. As we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Up in the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we are grateful to be up here today because, well, it's been raining pretty heavily all day, and that's certainly going to make it challenging to operate if you're either one of these offenses, Brock.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Kate. Now, hopefully you practiced this week knowing some rain was in the forecast. Hopefully everybody on the sidelines, the umpire on the field, and all the footballs they will use today shuttling in and out, you can have that grip. And I'll also say this, keep an eye on the gloves. That technology helps these players in these environments more than certainly players of the past.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off on EA Sports. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Probably feels like he owes his guys one after last week, doesn't he? Threw a couple picks, didn't find the end zone. But his guys around him still found a way to win. Now, here's where he's got to be careful, Kate. You can't get it all back at once. Sometimes, when you're over-aggressive, it leads to, well, days like last week with a couple interceptions. Got to do your job, but just do your job well.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Pass play coming here. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second down now, 7 to go. A give left side, here's Harris. No one around, he's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They toss left side to Harris. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Airing it out to start this drive. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Now we're on the counter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 3 now. From the 48. That one finds Josh Downs. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And his guys won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives them the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on 1st. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
He beams one deep right side. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. It's taken in by Tucker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. Runs it in for the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now they'll try the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And these guys push their lead to 3. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. Play action on first down. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Here's a give up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Down the left sideline he goes. And he's in. Touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point attempt coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Our home team 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Called in by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 2-score game early. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the air, 3rd and long. Komet brings it in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's able to get this down to the 36. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To throw it on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
A third down run with Harris. He gets the first and more inside the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent in through the rain. And these guys take a 3-possession lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The home team send receiver Josh Downs set to take over once again. He's got a touchdown in this game, as we see now, where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motioning the tight end left. Back now, pressure on its way. Hauled in by Downs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. On target to Waddle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 5-yard gain on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Receiver in motion, headed right. To throw here on 1st down. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 32-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That throw finds Komet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. pass play now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Well, that's the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has them the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Hits his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 43. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Throwing it again here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're at the halfway point of this game. A 13-point lead for him at the break. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. J.J. McCarthy, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. On target to Downs. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to the air here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Going to Harris to start the half. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Staying on the grab with Harris. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll give him a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Back to throw now. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They go play action on first. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally...
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 3rd and just 2 to go. They put a receiver in motion here left. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th downs instead.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Harris once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're going play action. Deep drop this time. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The home teams are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Completed here to Komet. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Komet brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They put a receiver in motion right. To throw it on 1st down. That throw finds Komet. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Komet pulls it in along the sideline.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to throw. Brought in right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Still sticking with the passing game. Hauled in by Downs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run now on second down. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Another carry for him. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it sets up first down. They put downs in motion right. To throw here on first down. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down inside of the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field.
And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got Harris. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give him a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10 give to Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing the out route complete. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives them the first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a first down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. Back to throw. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run with Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's in for the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving them out, trying for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10, looking to throw. Komet's got it, left side. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They're throwing it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys facing a 5-point deficit. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now to throw. Dumped off to his running back.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
This is Harris on second down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The defense takes its third and final timeout. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over, Brock, what has been an incredible stretch of games for them. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say good